Okay guys, let's get real. Sometimes life can be just plain frightening, intimidating, shocking, daunting, petrifying, embarrassing, disconcerting, demoralizing, unnerving, horrifying, appalling, Hey! You done yet? Little too far? Yeah. Sorry. But my point is, life can be hard. Sometimes it can get so hard that little by little fear starts to creep into our lives. And for some of us, eventually it even starts to take control. And this fear can be so intense that it can literally paralyze people. Nobody wants to live their life paralyzed. Nobody. So how do we go from paralyzed to mobilized? Well, we can't. Just kidding. But actually, I'm kind of serious. Maybe some of you are familiar with 1 John 4:18 in the Bible, the scripture that says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear." So perfect love can cast out fear in our lives. Let me ask you something. Are we capable of loving perfectly? The answer is yes. Yes, we are. But Rebecca, nobody is perfect. So how can anybody love perfectly? You're right. We're not perfect. I know that. But who is? Well, God. Yeah. So as children of a perfect God, we have a perfect potential. Through God, with God, we are capable of loving perfectly. So yes, we are capable of loving perfectly with God. We need someone who already knows how to love perfectly, and as such, has no fear. Neither can he fear. Because love and fear are opposites. Think on this. Just like light and dark, love and fear cannot occupy the same space at the same time. It's impossible. But it needs to be a perfect love. So, if we want to have any chance of replacing and overcoming fear in our lives, we must turn to the one and learn from the one who loves perfectly. We need to spend time with the one who not only knows how to love perfectly, but is perfect love. We need to be Christ's friend. Think about your best friend. If not your best friend, then a good friend. Just someone that you spend a lot of time with. Have you ever noticed that the more time you spend with this person, the more some of their traits, their habits, their very thinking patterns rub off on you? It's a real thing. I have this friend who has this habit, a quirk if you'd like to call it, of always clapping when he laughs. Someone says something funny, and every time. Before I met him, I never did that. But as we became good friends, I found myself developing that exact habit. Anytime something funny would happen, there I was. Woo! There's that clap again, every time. But it only happened the more time we spent together, as he became my friend and I became his friend, as we formed a friendship. See, Christ is already our friend. He's already met that friend criteria, so to speak. But have you ever known someone that considers you to be their friend, but you don't necessarily feel the same way back? Just like you can love somebody, but they may not love you back. See, having a friend and being a friend are two totally separate things. Two totally separate things that need to exist in harmony through hard work for there to be a true friendship. If one of you jumps ship, it's not technically a friendship anymore, is it? It's a you-ship, a one-ship. And if anyone's going to jump ship, it will never be Christ. He will always be our friend. And for his attributes to wear off on us, as happens with friends, we need to be a friend, to befriend him. We need to spend time with Him, whether it's through reading the scriptures or spending time with Him and His Father, our Father, in prayer. We need to serve Him by serving those around us. We need to celebrate with Him, mourn with Him, play with Him, talk with Him, listen to Him. The more time we spend with Him, the more His divine attributes will wear off on us. Just like my friends clapping wore off on me, just like your friends' behaviors can wear off on you. And among those divine attributes is His ability to love perfectly. And because only a perfect love can cast out all fear, the more Christ's perfect love wears off on us, the less we will fear. So, the more efforts we make in being a closer friend to Christ, the more His perfect love will wear off on us. And we will not only be capable, but we will be able to live that love and express that love. And as that happens, because perfect love and fear cannot occupy the same space at the same time, little by little, fear will be cast out of our lives. And we will find ourselves no longer paralyzed, but mobilized through Christ. So enjoy your life. See you guys later.